It's ClassX Radio. Good morning. Going to jump into some rock and roll news now. See what's going on in the world of rock and roll. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers drummer Stan Lynch, I can't say it, Stan Lynch has released a new song from his upcoming album with his brand new band, The Speaker Wars. Now, the group is made up of Lynch, singer-songwriter John Christopher Davis, J. Michael Smith on guitar, Brian Patterson on bass, Steve Ritter on percussion, and Jay Brown on keyboards. And they apparently just dropped a brand new video for a new single called It Ain't Easy. And that track is the second tune released from the Speaker Wars' upcoming self-titled album, which will be released May. And specifically, May the 30th, they previously shared their debut single, You Make Every Lie Come True. If you're interested, the Speaker Wars' new album is available right now for pre-order. And a contract from a controversial 1966 concert by the Beatles is one of many pieces of Beatles memorabilia currently available at Rockaway Records. And they're boasting it having over $1 million worth of rare items related to the band. The contract in question was from the band's concert in Memphis that year. It was known as the Cherry Bomb Concert because someone threw a cherry bomb and firecrackers at the stage. The show happened not long after John Lennon was quoted as saying the band was bigger than Jesus. Other Beatles-related items in stock included some unused concert tickets from 1964, 65, and 66, hundreds of rare Beatles albums and 45s, plus items autographed by all four members of the group. And you can get more information if you're interested on all of those items at rockaway.com. And speaking of the Beatles, back in February, the Beatles, of course, won a Grammy for Best Rock Performance of their single, Now and Then. And the win was pretty special for Ringo. He says, I didn't expect to win, but it was great. It just felt like John Lennon was with us. That win came 55 years after the Beatles broke up. Can you believe that? It marked the band's first Grammy win since 1997, when Free as a Bird from Anthology 1 took home the Grammy for Best Pop Performance by a duo or group with vocals. Now, you might recall the song Now and Then was released back in November of 2023, a day that I had been waiting for so long, featuring vocals from Lennon recorded on a demo in the late 70s, along with new recordings from Ringo and Paul McCartney and guitar parts from Harrison that were recorded in the 90s during the sessions from the Anthology series. Song that they just never completed. They couldn't agree on it back in those days. Now, the song is said to be the Beatles' final tune. Debuted number 7 on the Hot 100 and number 1 in the UK. I still wonder often if there's anything left in the can that could be maybe run through AI and made into a song by the Beatles. Wouldn't that be cool to see it happen one more time? But I don't know. I think we're pressing our luck asking, right? The 50th anniversary reissue of Venus and Mars, the 1975 album from Paul McCartney and Wings, is out right now. And to mark the release, they've shared some new performance clips of songs from the record. The videos are for the track Letting Go and Rock Show, which has now been remastered in 4K. Both clips were recorded during the 1975 Wings Over the World tour, and they feature Paul, his late wife, Linda, Denny McLean, Jimmy McCullough, and Joe English. The album is also now out on Dolby Atmos for the first time, with Giles Martin and Steve Orchard behind the new mix. It's the follow-up hit album from Band on the Run. Venus and Mars was released back in 1975. If you're a Dire Straits fan, you might be interested in this one. Dire Straits set to celebrate their 40th anniversary of their hit album, Brothers in Arms, with a brand new reissue. It's the Brothers in Arms 40th anniversary edition. It's going to be released on the 16th of May as a 5 LP or 3 CD set featuring the original album, along with a 14-track previously unreleased concert recorded at the Municipal Auditorium in San Antonio, Texas, during their Live in 85 tour. And as a preview of the live album, the Dire Straits have released a performance of the song Walk of Life. The project is available right now for pre-order. And Jack Black has released a new song called I Feel Alive, featuring David Grohl on drums. The track, recorded for the soundtrack to a Minecraft movie, which is based on the video game Minecraft, premieres in the theaters on April the 4th. And that's what we have for you today. You can find these classic rock news updates now on TikTok, YouTube, the ClassX Radio Facebook page, as well as X, Gab, and Truth Social. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, discover classic rock deep tracks. Also, B-sides. They're over at ClassXRadio.com, and if you want to check us out live, you can do that. Search TuneIn for ClassX Radio, or go to your app store and do the same thing. You can find our very own mobile apps. ClassX Radio is rock and roll radio for Gen Xers and baby boomers. We'll be back next time, right here